Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're back in Company of Heroes 2 playing the Theatre of War stuff on the Southern Front, and now we are on General Mud. So the idea of this one seems to be there's a ton of mud everywhere, and also we're playing as the Germans, where before we were just playing as the Ruskies. Therefore, we have to just set this up real quick, make sure we have some nice things. Let's see. Conscripts Grenadiers, they build 10% faster. Tell you what, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Do we want the Tigger? I'm not exactly sure. But we will eventually need a mortar. So let's get mortars recharged faster. And I suppose half-tracks as well. So let's go for that. Skins? Screw it. It doesn't really matter. They all look very nice. Let's just throw a few of them in. So we need a little tank one, and we also need a heavy tank one. So we're going snow. Faceplates. Ooh, we have a different victory strike. Artillery smoking barrage. That sounds interesting. And of course the decal of the red and white. So let's go forward. The map is just called General Mud. Looks kind of interesting, looks like a 4v4 map, but of course we only have 3 players on either side. Mud will hinder vehicle and infantry movement in the area. All players have a reduced manpower income and gain more fuel from each territory captured. Each player has 2 additional armored abilities. Use towers, radio towers to call in additional forces. Okay, so we have radio towers around the area, so we can bring in forces not just at our base, which is nice. The 2 additional armored abilities, I'm guessing they will be heavy armor, such as Tiger 2s and the like. And also, reduced manpower income, but more fuel. So we're going to be focusing more on tanks and armored vehicles instead of abilities. And that's completely fine, to be honest. Moving forward in this game should be kind of easy to do. Capturing zones may be a bit of an issue, but we'll have to have a look as we get in. So, looks like let's move forward to here. The armored abilities, troop training, use superior training methods, units can be taught, valuable, okay. Improve the speed of all vehicles, okay, that will help with the mud, it seems. But we're sending off the engineers straight away just to get a foothold. It should take a while for everybody to be able to get around the map, since there seems to be mud everywhere, as you can already see. There's also rain, so that will maybe increase mud or slow down troops even more. I believe we've already played on this map, actually. I seem to remember it. I might be wrong on that, so take that with a pinch of salt. Now, do we want a mortar team, a sniper, or grenadiers? I think we'll just start off with grenadiers for the time being. That generally seems like a good idea. Each person has a command tank, hull down. I mean, they're all not very good. Oh, we have a half-trap. Well, isn't that kind of them? Let's push it up to the front. We'll take the star just to get the initial lead, and then move over to the radio towers. Grenadier squads are here. Let's push them up to the center again, because that's probably where all the fighting's going to happen. We do definitely need to get to Battle Phase 1. So we're waiting on the fuel for that. We need 40, so we will have time to create another Pioneer Squad while that is all going on. Half-track is here, of course. We can use it to transport troops, or just as some supportive fire with a machine gun. I think we'll just generally use it for supportive fire. Since the roads seem to be okay, it just seems to be around the points themselves which we are going to have issues. We definitely did play on this map before. I remember using a mortar to be able to hold this area. But let's move over to here. They also pushed hard on the left side, which happened a lot. We need to escalate to battle phase very soon. We need 2 more. And Shabuzi. Let's get that in. Let's get the engineers going. And it seems like the half-tracks are still quicker over the time. Half-track will turn itself, which is great. Let's get into here. We need to get to Battle Phase 1 in order to get that. We'll just stick them in there for now. Move over to here. Looks like the engineers over here are going to have a few issues. They're going to run into a few guys. Reconnaissance overflights, or let's get spotting range. I think that's a good idea. What's going on over here? Okay, we're getting attacked. That's fine. There we go. Battle phase 1 should have been done by now. It is, and there we go. So let's get that down. Looks like they're taking that point. We'll go and support. Let's get the flamethrowers up. Oh dear. Right, go around this way. How are we doing in the center? I mean, as good as expected. We can actually use this to gain our troops back, but we do need to push it back. It seems to be getting shot quite heavily, so we do need to repair it. Let's just move back. We don't need to capture it right now. The Soviets should get a nice advantage in the start, just because of the battle phases, but as time goes on, we should be able to do a little bit better. Heal that now. Oh dear. God damn it. Alright, time to move back. We do have the flamethrowers though. How are we doing over here? Nobody's attacked this, which is good. These guys are under heavy assaults. Let's get the flamethrower going. When they lose another guy, we will move them back. There we go. They can't win, as the guy just said, so moving in is kind of not useful. That's costing quite a lot. So let's get a scout car up there. Since they have a lot of units but not a lot of anti-tank stuff, I think it's right to do that. And let's just get our grenadiers over here to help out. We can also bring in our engineers. So let's just go over. How the hell are they behind our lines? Right, let's push over here. Take them on. We'll hold this point for now. Wait for reinforcements, and then we can push forward. We can also set up bunkers and everything if it's required. And spotting scopes is definitely something we should get. So once that's available, which is right here, we need to be level 5. We're only level 1 right now, so that's not very useful for us. There we go. They should be trying to steal our sector. Why do you have to be right on top of them? Who knows, but we're getting MP40s. Okay, they're absolutely battering my grenadiers. Right. Ooh, okay. Right, so let's move forward now. We'll use attack move just to push on. These guys actually move back, which is very good for us. We can't heal ourselves, right? We need to move back. We need to get armor on the field as soon as possible, so escalate to phase 2. New weapons for these guys, which is great. Let's just push up. These guys don't, well, that's fine. Let's just get the scout car just to put down some damage while we go. We don't need to increase anything. Let's get this healed up while it's fighting. Why do you have to go right next to them? What's going on with this? Seems very odd. Okay, we just need to bring you back. There's no way I can win this. I'm just going to lose it. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Thank God. If he did shoot, he missed. So that's good. If we don't have a foothold, which we don't right now, what's generally going to happen is we're going to be sat in a situation where we can't really do a lot. And unfortunately, we are there right now, so we do need to push forward with something. Maybe some Panzer Grenadiers can help us out. Why can't I give you units? Wait, where's the other guy? That's weird. It says that there's 2 left. I'm guessing one of them is stuck somewhere. But anyway, we have the scout car up and healed, so we can push forward again. They're going to try and push down here. Somehow we actually have control of 2 of the points, which is kind of funny. But we'll seize that sector, and once again, just push on this one. But let's get this up so we can get a tank out. There we go. We'll push you guys up here as well. The Grenadiers are just getting absolutely trashed by these penal battalions. Alright, let's move them back now. But yeah, we'll capture this and we'll just try and capture this whole area. Looks like they have taken the center in some kind of capacity. Grenadiers are moving back, trying to heal everyone. Oh, you're back together. Isn't that lovely? Right. Let's get you up. And I'm guessing you didn't want to build? Or what's going on here? I need you to do stuff. There we go. Alright, so we push you up here. Let's get you behind here. Let's get a flamethrower. They somehow gained a star from just getting trashed. So, good for them, I suppose. Come on, kill him, kill him. Take him out, take him out. He's in mud. Just shoot him. Shoot. Wow, okay, that was not good. But let's go for the radio tower. And we have this up now. I think it's right to get a stug. We'll focus on a stug. Get these two repaired and then we can push forward again. The Grenadiers themselves are doing a good job at sitting on the points. And these guys are pushing up to capture this zone here. So we are in a pretty dire situation with a lot of Russian infantry running around the map. But once we get some tanks down and stuff, we should be okay. But we'll cap this point and run away. Oh, we haven't capped it yet. Alright, Grenadiers are getting there. We can bring in something over here if we need to. But these guys are down to 3. But the half track is here, so maybe we wait a little bit. Just to see how it does. Taking the central point, which is fine. What is that? Okay, that's okay. We can hold them there. And also we have the Panzerfaust if required. Seems like these guys can't even hit each other weirdly. But we do have the scout car going to help out. Right, you guys push up here. Let's get to battle phase 3 as soon as possible. Try and get the bigger tanks out there. Maybe skip just battle phase 2. We don't really need stugs and stuff if we can get the larger vehicles out. But we have a lot of income when it comes to fuel. We can get a rocket launcher. I'm not exactly sure that's something that's required. We should retreat at this point. After taking the top parts, we should move down to try and help these forces here. So let's go down there. We could bring in some smoke bombs, but I don't think it's required. Not yet, anyway. Maybe if we're making an advance. Let's get some rear armored hits, as you can see. Absolutely pummeling. Doing wonderful work there. Now he's trying to run and realized he is... he is kind of surrounded. Let's push forward. Try and take this. Scout car does struggle a lot in the snow. We actually don't have any guys back to build, so we'll bring those guys back. Let's try and take these guys out. They have the anti-tank rifle. They're also 2 stars. Oh, do I have to give it to a unit? I've clicked on oh, HQ territory, okay. Let's get these guys in here straight away. Push these guys around with the scout car. The Russians should move back, and it looks like they are. So let's push over here. Where are my other guys? You need to push up. Come on. Right, let's get the last one up. There we go. Enemy infantry is engaging, of course, but we do have the power of the autocannon to try and stop it. Oof. Come on, kill him, finish him off. Nice. Right, lovely. Okay, my grenadiers just got battered. These guys are very low health, so we should probably get them to retreat before they all die. There's still 3 of them left, which is good, but at that low health, yeah, you really need to get back. We could get a stug in the mix. That is something to think about. But I'd rather wait for the heavy panzer corps. Like, get all of the really good vehicles in, and some of the best troops. So we can bring in a Panther and a Brumbar. And also, a multiple rocket launcher. Let's get a Stug for now. Since we haven't seen any armored units, we don't really need to worry too much about armor. We just have a bunch of infantry. Okay. I forgot I sent you over here. I apologize. Time to run. We just don't have a lot of troops on the ground right now, which is okay. Mechanized group, that would be kind of useful. But we don't have the stuff for it now. We are bringing in a Stug. We do have a Panther 4 coming in from an ally. And we do need to build a bunker here, just to heal our guys when we repair and stuff. Let's move this guy in. We can actually get spotting scopes now, so we'll be able to see stuff further in. And let's just get people to the center. MG on the top first, and then spotting scope. MG is much more useful right now, since we already have some spotting scopes on others. But there's some Panzer Grenadiers. Let's get you guys recharged. Let's get you healing. I believe that's the heal station, right? Yes, right, okay. So that gets that done. Don't really have a lot of manpower right now, which isn't a surprise. We are losing quite a lot of sectors. But with this little battle group that we're creating, we should be able to push forward without any real issues. Let's get these two back in the fight. Push forward. What are these guys? Oh, partisans. Okay. Well, they're not going to do a loss. Let's just move in. Or at least I'd hope they didn't do a lot. It seems like they're at least holding very well. But we do have the star in the top. We can always bring in troops if somebody tries to take it. Let's just push forward. We have 4 infantry units, 2 vehicle units. And we're against partisans and we can't kill them. Something that we should get though is a mortar. Since it's going to be quite hard to break the center. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of troops around here, and also there's going to be a bunch of stuff such as anti-tank guns and everything like that. A mortar is something we should definitely invest in. We could put down a ton of smoke, so let's just do that right now. There we go. Mortar team is available, so we'll put them over here. As you can see, quite a lot of troops, and it actually crashed into some of them, killing quite a lot. So I'd say that's a win. What we can do, no we can't, because we don't have the money. I was going to say, what we can do is bring in a troop on the side and flank the enemy while a lot of their guys are in the center. But unfortunately, that ain't going to be what happens, or at least not right now. We are ready to move forward. We can drop more smoke if we wanted. So let's just do that. Oops. There we go. Same area. Maybe we hit the same troops. We're also using it as kind of a recon thing. But let's just have a look. Right, so we have that there. Stug is firing at someone. Let's push in. Stug needs to flank to kill that half track. And you guys need to push up. Maybe get in this house. Oh dear. You are not fucked, sir. Why? What did they do? Could you kill this, please? There we go. 2 hits should do it. Need to focus on the gun. There we go. Can't take it out. Lovely. Oh, that's what's been killing us. Okay, move back. Oh, we lost the scout car. Right, that makes sense. How are we doing? Okay, so we've lost that. We're about to lose a Stug. Just bring in a command tank. But we did win the battle, which is the main thing. Even though we pretty much lost everything else. I mean, our infantry did great, but we lost a Stug and we lost an armored car, which isn't the best in the world. This is incredibly expensive for what it is, so not exactly sure I want to do that. Let's just keep pushing these guys. Try and pull them back. Try and take out as many as we can after capturing the point. Don't really want to lose a lot of guys, but I feel like I'm not going to. Let's just throw this out there. Trying to take these guys. Nah, we missed. We're okay. So that's an engineer group lost. Right, let's move back now. So we took the center, but there was a lot of losses. We have the command tank, which has the short-barreled 75 on it. These are the only guys who haven't run away. We're going to pick up the mortar and then we're going to run. I do need another tank. So let's get a Stug in. These guys are here to heal. It's okay if we lose a sector, it's not the end of the world. This guy can help out, right? You guys need to run. The command tank is basically there just to give troops support. It's not the best thing, but it is good enough. Looks like, okay, they have an SU-100. Well then. That's going to cream pretty much everything I have, so therefore we have to get a Panther. And we don't really have the fuel for it right now, but we can focus on other things. So the Grenadiers we'll get, and then we'll push them down the left flank, just to try and use them and get them in a position where we can do a little bit better. Let's get everybody up to snuff. Stug is coming in. Taking out this guy is going to be a pain. We're going to have to use some kind of infantry. Oh, we got all of the resources put into these guys, which is fine. Right, okay, so engineers, we don't have a lot, which is okay. We are holding, which is the main thing. Alright, let's put our manpower to use since we have an absolute ton of it. And let's just use a little scouting thing. Where is my Stug? Oh, it's already over here. Okay then. Right, good hits. Keep up the hits. He's just charging at us. Okay, that was a terrible idea. They've lost an SU-100 for absolutely nothing. Wonderful stuff. Right, that makes our job a hell of a lot easier. What is that? They have a KV-1. Okay, KV-1 is a bit of an issue. It is just kind of annoying at the end of the day. We may have picked the wrong choices for stuff. That's a T-34-85 going backwards. That was a good hit from the Stug. Let's keep it up. Just because it's going backwards. Rear armor hits again. If we take out their armor here, then we're in a wonderful position to be able to push forward. We'll push these guys up. KV-1's inbound though, so that's something we do have to deal with. I mean, everybody is bouncing, but it is moving to a point where we can actually kill it, so that's nice of it. It's also surrounded by 3 tanks. One 75, another 75, and another short-barreled 75. At the same time, we can actually bring in... let's go for a sniper squad, just to be a little bit greedy. Also move forward the command tank, which has helped us immensely in this push. Then we'll get the Stug healed up and back in action. The Stug itself, on 2 stars, done a really good job. Oh dear. Okay, we need to move back right now. There we go. That was a good hit. Stug is turning. Take a shot. Ooh, we missed. That's not good. But we do have that. Destroyed engine, but it's not dead. Okay, so we can actually repair it and use it. Right, so here's the sniper. We will use him just to capture these zones over here. Just to try and get a flank off, you know, nothing crazy. And the KV is actually going to the south, which is good for us. There's a lot of dead units in this area that we can use as cover. And at the same time, we should at least try and repair this T-34, even though it's kind of out there. One thing that would be very good is actually getting some more engineers to the battlefield. So let's just do that. At the same time, try and capture this point over here. We did deal a massive blow to the enemy here. Sniper's moving up. Take the shots. Oop, they're just going out of range constantly by running away. So let's just push them up. There we go. Yeah, we'll get this thing repaired, we'll get in it when it's a little bit repaired, and then we'll pull back. But anyway, let's push up the Stug as well. If we get attacked by anything such as that KV, we may have a few issues. But these guys, they have their grenades, so there is that. We also have the Grenadiers, who can fire a Panther Faust, which will help us out. They just knocked out a guy straight away. I think that's crazy that they can do that. It's really annoying, to be honest. Mortar is coming in though to help out. How are you nearly dead already? What the hell, KV? Anyway, let's get this Stug repaired. Sniper is going the wrong way. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a gun. Okay. Right, so the sniper just needs to kind of stay around here, so let's put him in the shed. At the same time, we do need to capture the zones around here. Since we have pushed the Russians back, it is our time to capitalize. So we'll bring these guys to the center. What is that? That's another T-34, okay. So we need to keep these guys back and not really put them in the action. This is nearly full, so we can get in it pretty soon. The question is, who do we put in it? I mean, we'll put these guys in it. The thing is, I don't want to use the engineers because the engineers are 3-star. So let's go over here. Let's retreat you. Let's get you to repair this. The command tank has done a wonderful job, though. As you can see, our allies have really pushed up. After the KVs died, like, there really wasn't a lot going on. We should really pressure them, actually. So we'll push forward the Stug when it's repaired. What is that box? Oh, it's one of those assets is not here or whatever. They forgot to put the assets in, that's fine. The T-34 is around here, he just hit the building. Let's see. Well, maybe not. There we go. Let's get a turn on so we can get some rear armor hits and he can't. We'll just keep repairing that. Our German forces can keep pushing forward. That's another Su-100, something to watch out for. Turn. We're getting hit in the arse, so we have to go. We have to go forward. There we go. How are you getting just battered? Oh, okay. Alright, so they have some decent forces on that side. So we'll push this over, keep the Stug here, since we're not in a position to move forward. These guys should be back at base now, yes they are.
The enemy is taking our territory.
I mean, we could bring in a Panther. I think a Brumbar might be more useful, which is very odd to say. But the Brumbar in itself is pretty good at taking out infantry, which seems to be our biggest issue. A lot of the tanks that we've had have pretty much dealt with theirs. Generally the issue is dealing with KV-1s, but so far so good with that regard. At the same time, we're going to take the sniper, use him to try and take out maybe at least a few guys here to stop them moving forward. Did he hit? Take one more shot. Right, he killed one. I mean, that's not really good enough. Let's get you back to the front. We're a bit low on infantry here. Brumbar is in though. We can get itself an MG and scopes. At the same time, we can just kind of lay down smoke here, just to be an ass and see what's over there. This guy is on what, overtime I think that means? But he is moving back. Let's push back the tank as well. It'd be cool if you could repair houses in this, but I understand why you can't. Because then you would you'd have like an MG in one of the houses, and then just keep repairing it with like 3 engineers so that it would never die. It would be kind of annoying. Stuka is ready once again. Command tank is too expensive. We should focus on a Panther next, I think. That's probably the best thing to do. Brumbar has its machine gun, so we should really push, and it's also got its targeting scope so it can see further. There's that asset again, very odd. Anyway, let's see what's over here. Let's get the Brumbar involved. Come on. I heard you had a squad over there. It would be a shame if anything happened to us. Rumbar. Oh, it's because he has the spotting scope. If you're stationary with the spotting scope, basically it gives you more of a scope of what's going on. But obviously, oh no, not an anti-tank gun. That is more of an issue. But I do want to get a shot on this. We may have moved a bit too forward. Yeah. Oh, this was a waste of money. Get away! Oh, okay. That was a big fail on my part. That is a T-34-85. Okay, we'll move the sniper back up to here. And yeah, as I said, we'll focus on a Panther next because I mean, they have two guns. Oh, maybe a Brumbar is still better. I definitely played that wrong though. We'll capture this and then run away if we're able to. There we go. Right, run. Well done. I have a T-34 and a stud. Let's see what's going on here. So we need to push the 76 up here. I mean, taking shots with that is pretty much a waste of time. We should push these guys back though, they're under heavy fire. We should set up bunkers, if we could afford them. But we can't afford sandbags, so let's do that. T-34 dead on the side, rear armor hit there. A very odd rear armor hit though. Why are you guys running? I have no idea why I made those guys run. At the same time, we do have quite a few... Oh, we have 2 KVs. Are you the guys with the Panzerfaust? Yes, right. So you need to go around the side and do some damage. Mortars coming in as well. Oh, perfect Panzerfaust targets. Let's take it out. So we don't have to deal with it. We didn't kill it. I thought it would. I was wrong. I understand. But the command tank is doing absolute work here, making sure we hold this point. Rumbar is in the house, so we can take a shot at these guys. Mortar is under fire, so we'll actually retreat that. Let's get you guys back into the fight because we're going to need it. I have no idea what just hit this guy. Oh, okay. Let's just say I'm not too worried about that. Oh, you need to retreat. Let's get you back in the fight. More engineers are definitely required. This is such a pointless fight. But yeah, we only have 3 vehicles holding this right now. I don't know if the T-34's died. Right, what is this? Rifle grenade shot, that sounds like a great idea. So let's just fire one of them in. There it goes. Beautiful. Right, because we do need to take out these guns as soon as possible. Holy crap. The Brumbar is very good at what it does. You just got to make sure it doesn't get hit. Right, so the engineers are coming in. Eyes and ears. Let's get them up and going. For some reason you decided to push forward. Probably not the best idea. Let's hope they don't get pinned. They are getting attacked by pretty much everything. We just need to decap this right now. Just to make sure that they don't get any more munitions. Same with this point. Let's push it up. And also, let's get these guys over there to hold it. The sniper is running into a T-34. Definitely time for him to retreat. What's that? That's another T-34. Okay. So we need our T-30... Oh no, he's moving back. Never mind. I was going to say, we need our T-34 to move in to kill their T-34. But it seems okay because he's not going straight. If he went straight into the action, Yeah, we may have a few issues, but it seems like he's at least going around a little bit. Good rear armor hit there. Push up this T-34 slightly. Something just got destroyed. No idea what it is. It seems to be some artillery coming in. Probably 76 fire. But let's move the Brumbar here, just to help out. Repair this. Oh, that's an SU. How are you moving? Right, shoot this SU-6 in the side. Good hit. Keep repairing. God damn it. Right, what hit us from over here? Oh, it's that SU-6, okay. Let's retreat these guys. Push over this way. Shoot it in the side. Beautiful stuff. Stug is dead, so we do need to bring in something to replace that. We could get another Stug or wait for a Panther. I think waiting for a Panther is not a terrible idea. The issue is, can we wait before it's in time? I'm not exactly sure we can, but I'm going to throw in some grenades. Hopefully that helps. Beautiful. Let's run them away. T-34 is there to try and assist. They still have over 100 points. They actually recuperated pretty well. Let's get the flamethrowers on. Brumbar needs to get a shot in. Or at least try to. They missed. We should nearly have enough for the Panther now. What is it, 490? Okay. There we go. I mean, we're holding the center, but it's not what I would class as a good hold, you know? Oh, shit. The sniper wasn't very useful. I mean, it did some stuff, but not lots. They have 2 T-34s, we have 1 T-34, so it's probably best to run away. The Brumbar is bouncing shots though. Okay. You can do that if you want, it's a Brumbar though. Right, let's get this healed up straight away. I mean, it's a Brumbar, I don't know what else to tell you. It's got a lot of frontal armor. Alright, you guys repair this, you guys repair this. There's just a random Panther 4 there. Oh shit. Well, that's an ISU 152. That's a little bit worrying. Did we really? I didn't move you up there, did I? Maybe I did, who knows. The world is a weird place, anything can happen. We're trying to get the Brumbar's engine back up. Oh, hello. Very nice of you to be here. Let's fire the Panzerfaust, let's throw the grenades. Maybe just shoot it, since we have the anti-tank rifle. Okay, there we go. Now retreat. Get you back up to full. And okay, so the Brumbar's back up in action. We do need to take this point behind us. So therefore we'll get it out. The Panther's here at least, so we have that going for us. Let's get machine gun and optics. But let's push here, see what's going on. I don't see anyone. I see a T-34. Good miss. Try again next time. Panther should be able to run into him, so we'll turn him. Cut him off and take him out. There's some partisans, not too worried about that. There's the T-34 though, that's what we're looking for. Brumbar, my friend, come in and help. Engineers are taking that sector, we can then push them up to this sector up here. Can the Brumbar finish him? Can he turn in time? He missed. Oh well. Alright, fire one. Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, good stuff. Let's push up the Panther. We're losing that sector over there. That's completely fine. These guys are up to 2 stars somehow. They've been doing well. Alright, let's push this way. It doesn't seem like there are any enemies. They are pushing to the right though. Well, let's get you recouped and back into the battle. Now we can just kind of hoard resources. just in case something happens. We have seen a lot of vehicles around, but the Panther should be able to deal with them. And the T-34 is pretty good. I mean, I like the Stug personally. It's got a lot of frontal armor. But once you start seeing stuff like ISUs pop up, yeah, there's not really a lot you can do. At the same time, let's just bring in a Grenadier squad to once again stab them in the north. That is a mortar squad, but they are pretty far away. And they're also down to 72 points now, so that's good. Brumbar is just kind of sat around. Looks like they've actually had to stay away from there. So what we can do is push these guys over. And what is that? That's a T-34 moving backwards. These guys are going to make a formal push over here. There we go. And we have the Volks guys. Oh, sorry, they're just normal Grenadiers. But they can have an MG42. Panther needs to go over here and deal with this guy. T-34 gets pretty much dicked on by a Panther, so we don't have to worry too much. Looks like he's going to the north. Maybe they're deciding to push over there. Brumbar's in the house. Let's see what we have. We have some partisans, which is fine. That is what we're looking for. Hello. Turn the gun. Good hits. We're getting rear armor hit though, so we do need to move in. Are you gonna shoot? This isn't going very well. Time to run away. I have a real issue, it seems, with keeping my good tanks alive. I mean, at least this Brumbar has like 5 kills. He's done well. That is not going to do a lot, or at least I hope it doesn't. Oh, it's just this engineer squad, maybe. Maybe it's just this little area, who knows. But the Panther's dead. So, I definitely did overextend there with the Panther, so therefore bringing in a Stug I think is the best idea. These guys were taking the last star though. Looks like the Russians may be out of gas. We push to this point. We know that there is a bunker in the area here, so we don't want to push too far. Let's get a Panzerfaust in, just to hit him. Of course you missed. Right, time to run away. We don't have anybody at base, so everything we have is on the front right now, which is a little bit scary. Then again, we're taking this one. Let's take the radio tower if we can. And you guys push to here. Yeah, they were making a formal push in the north. But I mean, they can capture a star if they want, but they need to get 2 right now. And with all of my forces on the center, that's not going to happen. What do you even get? Let's see. Improve battlefield surveys, increase cell accuracy, rate of fire, and counter barrage. Okay, that's pretty cool. That force hasn't got back yet, or do they go back to here? Or they all died because, oh yeah, they ran into that ridiculous amount of men. But yeah, they only have 3 points. This is over, which is nice. Whew.
Returned to the front lines in early March, as the German army pushed north towards Kharkov. The Red Army tried valiantly to hold ground. The Wehrmacht managed to split the Soviet forces and encircle the city. On the 11th of March, the German forces launched attacks into the city's northern suburbs.
That was definitely a rough fight, but we were able to bring through the victory, and there is the wonderful smoke barrage. We also get a win bonus, which is cool. We actually get ourselves a crate, and I have no idea how to open them. Oh, is this the stuff we get? Or maybe we have to click it. Oh, okay. Use your supply to purchase new items. Oh, so that's how it works. Well, that's kind of annoying. I thought it would be like a random thing and I'd get some cool stuff. Maybe there is a way to do that, but I don't know. I'm not really... In Company of Heroes, I'm very much single-player focused, so I haven't really looked into that stuff. I see it as an added bonus when I add it in, and then if I don't add it in, then I think, well, it's still pretty cool, because at the end of the day, it means that I give myself a bit more of a disadvantage pushing against the AI. But yeah, that was kind of interesting. The map itself was fun to play, even though it's a copy of a map I believe we played like 2 or 3 games ago in this DLC, or expansion, whatever you want to call it. But we were able to do it. Definitely a lot of fighting around the center, which was interesting. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.